Let's go to the way more of the way these guys are actually treating American citizens, human beings in the United States of America. Because the propaganda is going to be hardcore on how they're always the victims. That is until you see how they talk to and treat more teenagers riding bicycles.
Doing, bro?
What's up? Why you running?
Cause why chasing me? Why chasing me?
Where you from?
Why you chasing me? I'm from here.
You're from here? Where's here?
From here. ID? No, come on. Here. How old are you? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 16.
16?
Yeah.
Why you so nervous, man?
Huh?
If you're a U.S. citizen, that's why we're going to check.
Yeah, I am a U.S.
You
citizen.
got an ID? You got something that you can show me?
Nah, I mean, I have school ID.
Let me see that. Have you got that?
I don't got,
Why was it conferences? And why are you showing class right now?
Cause we don't got school right now.
Yeah, what's that?
Cause teacher parent conference.
Where you guys live?
Where?
Give me an address, bro. I'm not trying to mess with you. Don't just
I'm so nervous. Relax.
Huh?
And then if you just tell me that you were born here and give me an ID, you'll be good.
I was born here, but I don't got ID.
You don't have no ID?
No.
You got? Can you do facial? Huh? That's it. We'll take care of it real quick. We'll be in and out.
You have any? Yes. You got? Okay. Yeah, we'll just make sure that everything's good in there. You see, a lot of parents tell their kids that they were born here and they weren't. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
This is soon is crazy.
You Mexican? You Mexican?
No, sir.
You Mexican?
You see how easy
You're
it is to
Mexican?
answer a question?
I mean, why you covering your face?
Does it matter?
You it.
Oh, you're the one that doesn't want to answer the question, right? So I don't see. You got no ID? Correct?
Oh shit.
More of the Gestapo running around harassing teenagers on bicycles. He saw at the back end there, since there was no identification, no school ID, that he was demanding papers from random American citizens, children, as a matter of fact. Then he sticks his phone in his face. You notice he asked the other, jack-booted thug there, do you have facial recognition? I guess now they're just scanning people's faces. Here's more. I know it's hard to watch, but we watch so much of these guys lying to us every day. I think we should watch a lot more of the reality that's happening.
I mean, it's interesting. I'm watching these guys over here, and I saw actually a couple of the troopers, or where are they from?
To the right.
Oh shit.
So look, they're pushing people. Some folks have been knocked to the ground.
In the neighborhoods, you heard Don Lemon there narrating over the top. He's out there. Yeah, good job, Don. He's out there documenting the fascist takeover of our cities. That it looks like just a neighborhood area. And did you notice who started the pushing and shoving? So if you get shoved and pushed for, exercising your First Amendment rights and your right to protest, especially since there's illegal activities happening in the streets, and you get shoved, the idea now is the illegal people who are doing things wrong are the ones that now run this place, and you have to then bow down to their illegal activity. And if you don't, you're now the criminal. But they'll keep saying that, our ICE agents they keep getting doxxed. Our ICE agents, they're getting threatened so much. Maybe these ICE agents, and now I guess this local law enforcement, who knows? They all got all different kinds of uniforms on, and they're all coordinating together to attack American citizens. So as they keep whining and crying about any kind of violence that are coming their way, keep seeing how they keep starting the violence, and they're getting pretty heavy-handed with it. I not profile, but I showed this guy's videos before. He goes by Jolly Ginger. I think he's that veteran that showed up in DC.
So the police have began pushing protesters out. They're doing this prior to the 6 o'clock curfew. This has been an ongoing standoff for about, I'd say, 15 minutes now. They told us earlier if we didn't disperse right then, they would arrest us. But I don't know why they gave the dispersal order, because we have until 6 to protest. They have never explained that. So things are getting pretty tense between police and protesters. It would appear that they're just trying to agitate and escalate. I hope nobody gives them a free arrest, because that's what they want. They want to arrest people so that you can't be out tracking ICE agents, interrupting ICE stops, protecting the citizens, protecting the neighborhoods. They want to arrest you so you can't come back tomorrow and protest. So I hope nobody gives them a free arrest, but this is currently what's happening right now.
You will be tried the same! You will be tried the same! The neighborhood is the man! You will be tried the same!
We are peaceful protesters. All right, they're now pushing them. Here we go. All right, somebody's on the front. I can't tell. They're dragging people by the feet. They're dragging people across the ground. I can't get. Look. Pull them out!
It's been burned in my brain, all the bullshit propaganda that we keep hearing from them. We have to keep hearing it from them. You want to see another one? Jolly Roger out there again. He talked to one of the protesters and saw as things were happening. And then afterwards, they went straight to some of the more violent activity that these officers took part in as they say things like, we're upholding the law.
The Cook County Sheriff Department just escalated things out of the blue for no reason. They wanted to clear people out of the street. Nobody was really in the street. They just pulled up, and what happened?
Basically, we were right here where they told us to be, where press has been, right here on the cartilage. They told us to be over here all day. And they started saying, hey, you guys got to get back further. You can't sit on the deadman. You can't have your feet on the cartilage or the curb.
You will be arrested. Can you arrest ICE first?
How many laws is ICE been breaking?
I don't care what he's doing.
How many laws has ICE been breaking in plain view in front of you for the last 2.5 weeks?
You don't care about what he's doing, though.
Who do you protect? Who do you serve?
About people on the streets. When ICE is doing that, kidnapping people. Oh, look, the fatty's here.
Are you going to go on that side of the mirror?
He's just trying to scare you. Hey!
Suddenly they're surrounded, these protesters are surrounded by all these officers. They get to using billy clubs and nightsticks and jabbing people in the back and in the leg because, something got violent. Maybe someone said, fuck you. Maybe someone said no. Weird. But they go straight to attacking. It led me to wonder what it is that the governor of the state's now saying and doing. He's riled up Donald Trump plenty just by talking about how they're going to push back. Also, I've talked a couple times about Mayor Brandon Johnson, also the pushback and the energy that they have to keep Donald Trump out of here and doing what it is that he's doing. I'm not sure if they've lost control of their police force. Maybe their police force has, decided to go with the loyalty of, the fascists. But here's JB Pritzker talking about what it is that we're seeing, and I don't know what's going to follow this up, but at least he's saying this.
What's striking is they're doing this in broad daylight, some cases busy intersections during rush hour. Does that add to the claim that perhaps they're doing this on purpose to provoke?
It's clear that they are doing it on purpose to provoke it. And I should add that they lie every time they do one of these things. They claim that something happened that didn't really. We saw a WGN producer being, handled in a way that you wouldn't see a trained police officer do. And they're going after people. You heard, of course, the shooting and killing of the man in Franklin Park, where at first they said the officer was seriously injured and being dragged, and then later you heard no serious injuries. But the initial report out of ICE was this release that said something terrible had happened by this man that they shot and killed. So you can tell they lie every time, it seems like. So we can't believe it when they say it. We do have to do our own investigations. And that's why it's so vital that people are pulling out their phones and filming.
Sure, it's vital that people are pulling out their phones and filming. It's one of the reasons why I have this footage to show right now. I understand that. But he talks about how they shot and killed someone. So even the folks who are in support of the people in the streets and the folks that are pushing back on this illegal administration and their activities, we blow right over the fact that someone was shot and killed, and then the agency that's backed by the federal government that we give our tax dollars to lied about how it is that they shot and killed him and the threats that they said they were getting. He's dead. He's got a family. Maybe he's got kids. Maybe he's got a wife. Who knows? But what JB Pritzker is talking about is reality, but we just blow right over it. So that's why, therefore, we have to have, our own investigations. And what is your investigation going to do? After you determine what it is that we already know that they lied about, what it is that happened, what are we going to do? I was just talking on John's show yesterday about the actionable things behind things that politicians say versus what it is that they do. And when someone like Marjorie Taylor Greene talks about what it is that she's saying now that makes sense on two fronts, what is she doing about those two fronts? Or is she just talking? So similarly, when someone like JB Pritzker has during this whole time been on the right side of it verbally, and talking about things that are going on and how we may push back. The pushback, I don't know what form it's supposed to come in. I don't run a state. But that pushback has to be something more than, I guess, we're going to have to have our own investigation. A man was killed. They lied about killing that man. What that means is when they lie about killing that man, they're going to lie about killing the next guy, and they lie about killing the next woman, and lie about killing the 15-year-old that they don't give a damn about. They will lie about it. It's weird, right? This is the same narrative I've been talking about. If they already lied months ago, years ago, a decade ago, that's their MO. They lie. And then since they're lying and now in power and have guns in your faces, they just might lie about killing you. We can't keep having discussions about reality because they don't care. They spout their lack of reality. They spout their alternate reality and their characterizations of people and then carry on with the violence. And while we're still arguing about reality, they're actionably doing something. It's time for us to actionably do something in response.